I consider myself almost technically incompetent. I mean, I really struggle with the technical aspects of anything. This should be good news to most students. It means that if I can do it, you can do it too. Not only that, it means that my explanations of how to do it will be simple enough that even I can follow it. I was introduced to Wix by some of my previous internet marketing students. And at the time, I was teaching website development with WordPress. And many of my students had trouble understanding it. When I saw the results of their Wix sites, I was really impressed. I ended up building my highschoolbusinesscourses.com site using Wix. Now, the planning of my site took me, 30 hours. The actual construction of the site was about 15 to 20 hours. It was my first time to use Wix. I'm sure if I built another site, actually I've built a couple with these video courses, I have the construction done in less than a day. Now, a lot of content goes on these sites, so we're always adding content. It takes a little longer to do that. The place to start learning about Wix is with their step-by-step video tutorials. I'll put the link on the page. You can also find this page by going to the main page at wix.com, clicking on the support link at the top of the page, then clicking on the video tutorials for step-by-step help link, which is just above the video on the page. As you'll see on the support page, there are lots of videos and links you can click, but it's not so overwhelming that you'll get lost. Now, building a site using Wix is just like swimming in a cold lake. Sometimes you have to jump in. And as your teacher, I'm here to help you, but first you have to do the jumping. You have to swim around for a while, and then if you're really stuck, you're drowning, you can come to me for help. Here's the process I'll ask you to go through before you ask me for help. Number 1, you will have watched all the video tutorials. 2, you will have tried to apply the instruction on your site. Number 3, you'll have watched the tutorials a second time. 4, you'll try to apply the instruction a second time. And 5, if you still don't understand what to do, ask me. Be prepared to share your screen with me so I can see clearly what you're trying to do. My guess is that 90% of you won't need my help. Now, I have special empathy for the other 10%, and you don't need to feel bad if you're one of them. I consider myself in that group, and I've found that success most often comes by stubborn perseverance and then unwillingness to quit and knowing when to ask for help. As a general guideline, do not spend more than 1 hour trying to accomplish one task as you build your Wix site. For example, if you're trying to create a background image for your entire site, you can't figure it out after 1 hour, you've watched video tutorials, you've hunted around in your own site, etc. Then you ask for help. Often it's a simple thing that you're just overlooking. You might bang your head and think, man, why didn't I see that? That's okay. That's a normal part of the process. We all have those moments. My students are always teaching me new things, and I'm always learning too.
Your assignment is as follows. Using your plan as a guide, build your site on Wix, and consider this only phase 1. We have many other things to consider that will necessitate changes to your site as we go along. However, you can begin with the preliminary build. When you're finished this phase, let your teacher know and they'll review your site with you.